Hello lovers and friends, a warm welcome to Financial Freedom with Honeybee. My name is Malwandla Hanabe, and on today's episode I want to remind you guys that next week Friday, which is the 28th of Feb 2025, is the end of the 2025 tax year, right? Remember, in this channel I am taking you guys through my personal journey to financial freedom. Anything that I say in this channel doesn't constitute financial advice. If you are looking for a services of a financial advisor, please be in contact with a qualified financial advisor, somebody who's qualified and registered, so that they can be able to help you navigate your finances if you need their services, right? So I'm here to remind you guys that the tax year for 2025 is ending this coming Friday, and the new tax year is starting from the 1st of March until the 28th of Feb 2026, right? So what does this mean is, if you are somebody who has a tax-free savings account, this is the right time to go and top it up if you haven't topped up the 36,000 Rand that you were supposed to top up for this tax year, right? And then next year, or from the 1st of March, you can start working on the new 36,000 Rand for that tax year, right? So myself, how I do it is I transfer on the 1st of March. So for this tax year, which is from the 1st of March 2024 to the 28th of Feb 2025, I've already topped mine on the 1st of March, and the reason I do this is so that I can generate interest for the whole tax year without paying tax, right? So this is, or the interest that you get from your tax-free savings account doesn't form part of the allowable tax that you can make from income tax, the allowable that you can make from interest income. So the interest income that you can make in South Africa without paying tax is 23,800 Rand. So you can make that from anything that has an IT3 form, so from your savings, from your investment, from your government bonds, or any other areas or avenues that you are using, or any other vehicles that you are using that you get interest on. So the interest is declared on an IT3 form. So anything that is declared on an IT3 form, you can make 23,800 Rand without paying tax. So if you've made more than the 23,800 Rand, so the more you need to go and get taxed, right? So this tax, it's based on your marginal tax rate. So whatever that money, the extra that you have made, it will be part of your taxable income, right? So it will be added into your taxable income bracket so that it can be taxed accordingly, right? So it's important that you check how much interest you've made. If you've made 23,800 or less on other avenues, then you are fine. But the nice thing is, if you've got a tax-free savings account, whatever you've made from your tax-free savings account doesn't form part of the 23,800 Rand. So I was coming here to remind you that the tax year for 2025 is finishing, and if you are somebody who has a tax-free savings account and you haven't topped it up, think today is the right time to top it up. And also, if you are somebody who makes up their retirement annuities or retirement fund or provident fund, this is the last week to do that, to top it if you haven't topped it up, right? So you are allowed to top it up by 27.5% of your taxable income. If you don't know how to calculate your taxable income, I did make a video about income tax so that you can understand it better. So do check out that video to determine your taxable income. So you are allowed 27.5% of your taxable income, and the maximum that is allowed is 350,000 Rand. So for instance, if your taxable income is more than 350,000 Rand, so what they're gonna do is you are only allowed to save 350,000 Rand for that tax year to have a tax benefit. So if you've saved more than 350,000 Rand, so whatever more that you have saved, they will take it to the next tax year. So they keep on bringing it forward, right? So if you've saved more than that, then they bring it into the next tax year. But the maximum benefit that you can get for a tax or tax benefits with a retirement annuity or a provident fund or a retirement fund is your 27.5% of the taxable income, maximum of 350,000 Rand, right? So that's why I'm here to remind you guys that the tax year is finishing, and do the right things. And those who are like me, if you've got your money for the next tax tax year for your tax-free savings account, it's time to get that money out so that we can do the right things on the 1st of March 2025, right? So yeah, I was here to remind you guys. I hope you like this video, you'll share this video with your friends, you'll subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and you'll comment and yeah, share your journeys with me. I would like to hear your stories and how you are doing on your journey to that financial freedom. So yeah, love you lots. I will see you guys on the next video.